Welcome to a racing Saturday here at Laurel Park. 10 races on the card. Feature race is a maiden special weight 5.5 here on the turf, and that is race number 8. Keep a sharp eye out for some talented, precocious turf runners.
And they're off. Clean break for them. Oh boy, right to the front. Oh boy, on the inside is Mr. Fibonacci moving along there in that second flight. On the far outside is Secret Sanctuary, now taking that third position. Lightning Lad is back in fourth. Back to Sweet Street, third last position. Bodie Lynx, and trailing the field is Byron's Gold in seventh as they round that turn now with 6 1/2 furlongs left to go. Oh boy is up top. The lead is a couple of lengths from Secret Sanctuary, tracking in hand on the outside, turn second. And Mr. Fibonacci up close there in third. Lightning Lad is in fourth. Sweet Street is in fifth, and Bodie Lynx has 6 or 7 to make up at this point, and trailing the field is Byron's Gold. Heading to the 5 furlong marker. Slow pace up front for Oh Boy, but now there's the inside Secret Sanctuary. Barbosa's taken Secret Sanctuary to the inside opening and slides right on through to take the lead. Secret Sanctuary from Oh Boy. Lightning Lad on the inside, and Sweet Street of the second group now. They're all chasing Secret Sanctuary into the far turn run. Here's Bodie Lynx at an even pace, racing in fifth position. Byron's Gold racing on the outside about 3 wide as they round the turn. Mr. Fibonacci tails off to last. Into the far turn run, and it's Secret Sanctuary. About 3 furlongs left to go. And on the outside, Oh Boy is resurgent, has come back. Oh Boy up to take the lead. What's more now, Oh Boy from Secret Sanctuary. Bodie Lynx on the move in between horses. Bodie Lynx with an inside opening as Oh Boy drifts wide. Oh Boy drifting wide. Here's Bodie Lynx now, taking the opportunity up between horses, and Bodie Lynx strikes the front with 1 furlong left to go under William Humphrey. Opening up 3 now, 4 lengths on Oh Boy second. No excuses to Secret Sanctuary, followed by Byron's Gold. Bodie Lynx coming home, widening at the end. Bodie Lynx to win over Oh Boy second. Secret Sanctuary, Byron's Gold, Lightning Lad. Second wire finish, 5.5 on the Kelso course. And they're off. Sunday Mischief, very quick away from Mad Genius, and Aesthetically's right up there with Speed, and Mosley's safe down inside there, racing in fourth. Chrome Dixie, Hard Hustle there from fifth, and Great Idea settles in the inside there, and Crimson Rocket is now past that one. Back to Eleazar and Cloudy Boy, and trailing the field is Hampton Lane. 8 lengths will cover them into the turn. Sunday Mischief up top. Sunday Mischief from Mad Genius, and Aesthetically is racing in third position. On the outside now, Eleazar is pushed along into the fourth spot. Crimson Rocket just in behind that group as they round that turn. About Try 16ths of a mile left to go, reaching the top of the stretch for the long run in. Turning for home. It's a second wire finish, and Mad Genius on the outside to engage Sunday Mischief. It kicks right on back, and Aesthetically needs a bit of racing room down to the inside. Trying to get through there is Aesthetically. Just enough room for Aesthetically to punch on through. On the scene late there is Great Idea for the far outside. Great Idea trying to cook on toward the center of the course as Aesthetically gets through. Aesthetically from Great Idea closing on the far outside. Sunday Mischief is in third. Mosler Safe trying to pick up late in the scene. Here comes the second wire finish. It's going to be Aesthetically. Aesthetically from Great Idea.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
And they're off. Extra Crunchy from the rail. Extra Crunchy, Speak Your Mind. Icy Reply as early speed 2. They're followed by Strutton and back to Rosalie and Red, White, and Tacos in the back. Speak Your Mind is the speed. Speak Your Mind from Icy Reply just taking second. Extra Crunchy is third, a length and a half more. Strutton is next. And back to Red, White, and Tacos. Now 5 from the speed, and tailing off the last position is Rosalie. Into the far turn, Speak Your Mind the lead. Almost 2 lengths now from Icy Reply. Extra Crunchy is third, and Red, White, and Tacos ridden along there from 4th. Strutton back in the 5th spot, and it's Rosalie trailing the field. 2.5 furlongs left to go. Speak Your Mind breaks free, bound 4 lengths in front from Icy Reply, Extra Crunchy, and Red, White, and Tacos on the outside 4th. Turning in, Speak Your Mind. Speak Your Mind trying to stay on for another furlong and a half. The lead is 3 lengths from Extra Crunchy in second. Icy Reply and Red, White, and Tacos at the center of the track. A furlong left to run. Speak Your Mind sticking. Speak Your Mind there. 2-length lead. Speak Your Mind from Icy Reply is trying to reach in late stages stages of the game. On the far outside is Red, White, and Tacos trying to pick up third. Here's the line. Icy Reply going to get up. Icy Reply. Icy Reply, speak your mind. Red, White, and Tacos extra crunchy. Minute 7. And they're off. The last sip was first away. The last sip, Zevon came out sharp as second. And then Spiritual Ghost, followed by Bunker Hill, the favorite, traveling in fourth position. Back to Real Well and Dial Him Up is last of them all. So racing into the turn, and it is the last sip showing the way. The last sip going unopposed up front with about a 2.5 length advantage from Zevon, the closest 1 second. Bunker Hill third, Spiritual Ghost is racing in fourth. Back to Real Well, second to last, and Dial Him Up trailing the field. The last sip going solo still by 3 for the chasing Zevon. Bunker Hill with every chance from there in third position, just 5 from the front. It's other 2 lengths back in the field, and the outside is Real Well. The rail is Spiritual Ghost, and Dial Him Up still in the back of the pack. It's the last sip doling out the fractions. Leads at about 4 lengths in front from Zevon second. Inside opening there for Bunker Hill third. And it's other 2 lengths back, and Real Well travels at fourth position. All by Spiritual Ghost and Dial Him Up. Heading into the turn, the last sip is still free by 2 lengths from Zevon just off the inside, and Bunker Hill third at the rail. Real Well is next, and Dial Him Up trying to pick up for the back of the pack, while 3 wide around the far turn run and Spiritual Ghost trailing the field. Round that turn they roll. The last zip, Zevon and Real Well third at the outside. Bunker Hill's asked for all there from fourth, with 3 right across the track at the top of the stretch now. It is the last zip, Zevon in between horses. Real Well there on the outside, and Bunker Hill down inside there. Bunker Hill going to shift just to the outside now for that final furlong and a half. It's Real Well up top. Real Well gets away. Real Well, Bunker Hill, Zevon, last sip. They're battling for second. Here is Real Well clear. And a 16th left to go. It's Real Well and William Humphrey with a double. Over Bunker Hill to win by about 3 lengths. Zevon was third. The last sip fourth. Dial Him Up fifth. locking the gate. And they're off. Prepare for takeoff out sharp from Peachy Weechy and Glow City racing up on the inside. 12 o'clock rock and Miss Chamita the racing fourth and fifth in mid-back. Back to unadulterated and trailing the field is Grace's Secret. Prepare for takeoff. Will set that pace. Leads Glow City now about a length as they charge down the backstretch run. It is prepare for takeoff in front. A little bit of room at the rail for Glow City to prompt on through. And Peachy Weechy sitting in third position. 12 o'clock rock unadulterated. Miss Chamita and Grace's Secret on the outside now, heading down the backstretch of the 5 furlong mark and that second wire finish line into the far turn run. Glow City on the inside puts that head in front from prepare for takeoff in second as they round that turn. So it is Glow City the head in front as they round that turn, battling prepare for takeoff. Now with 3.5 furlongs left to go. Peachy Weechy unadulterated has worked fourth on the inside. Back to 12 o'clock rock, who's fifth. And the others are back now as Miss Chamita's got to pick it up from second to last. And Grace's Secret on the inside. Top of the stretch, more than a quarter of a mile left to go. Glow City kicks on from prepare for takeoff and Peachy Weechy unadulterated now the inside. Unadulterated trying to charge hard from second near the inside, but a 5-length lead for Glow City. Glow City's in front, unadulterated. Peachy Weechy get a battle hard for second with a furlong left to go. Glow City's up top and still going strong under Angel Cruz. Glow City, unadulterated. Peachy Weechy head bobbing for second. It's going to be Glow City in a sharp win. Glow City with Peachy Weechy second, unadulterated was third. Something. Translate is 2-1. And they're off. Claire's Darling wasting no time. Like a shot right out to the front. From Bath and Tennis to Susanna between horses in the second flight. Mix always something. A long shot of the far outside. Calypso Ghost steady back there. The fifth spot is dropped back a few spots. Calypso Ghost is plummeting to the back of the pack. And now past the outside by Grand Skylark is over to the 2 path. And followed by Tacky Lady Translate. Tacky Lady and Translate from 9 off that speed as they head to the far turn. And Calypso Ghost, hello Gracie. So around that turn toward the top of the stretch for the long run in. Claire's Darling trying to extend that speed for another quarter of a mile. Turns in Claire's Darling. Claire's Darling with a 4-length lead, always something. And here's Bath and Tennis leveling off now. Bath and Tennis taking aim at Claire's Darling for the final furlong. Translate has made some ground on the far outside. Translate third and charging hard as well. Translate is third and closing the gap along with Bath and Tennis. It is Claire's Darling, a little tired of the last 16th of a mile. Bath and Tennis Translate to the outside. Bath and Tennis Translate willing on the outside. Photo finish. Photo up and down. Translate Bath and Tennis can't tell from here. Second wire run. Reloading. And they're off. Victorian Riviera, Sapphire Beauty, a between horses, Scintillating Star to make 3 across the track early. Van Haven in 4th, up close. Tap and Glow the favorite, about 4 from the front on the inside. And then back to the Haunted Room, who follows that group. And Looking Spunky, second to last, and the Harpster trailing the field. It's Sapphire Beauty up top. Sapphire Beauty is that leader heading into the turn from Scintillating Star. The lead is a length. Inside is Tap and Glow in 3rd. Then it's Victorian Riviera back 4th, and Van Haven on the inside in 5th. The Haunted Room ridden along, still 7 or 8 from Sapphire Beauty into the far turn run, and trailing the field back there, Looking Spunky and the Harpster. Midpoint on that turn, Scintillating Star putting the pressure on Sapphire Beauty. Sapphire Beauty, Scintillating Star, 2 back Victorian Riviera. Tap and Glow is right there, still with a fighting chance. They make the turn for home. Scintillating Star pops a 2-length lead now on Victorian Riviera in 2nd. Then it is Tap and Glow in 3rd, coming to the final furlong, and now past that furlong marker, Scintillating Star from Victorian Riviera is trying to reach to the outside. Tap and Glow is 3rd. Scintillating Star holding on to win. Scintillating Star wins it by a half length. Victorian Riviera, then Tap and Glow in the Haunted Room, and Sapphire Beauty. And they're off. Reeled in a Western Yarn, the outside there to Barzini to make 3 in a line. Barzini's going to gun out with a Western Yarn head-to-head for the lead. Reeled in right there with that early speed in 3rd. Then Super Iran is next, and Mission Man is up close, the widest of them all, into the turn run. A gap of 3. Tidewater and another 2. Wyatt Ridgely's worked over to the rail. Barb's Pride back of the pack, and Rock Chalk trailing the field. Barzini now the speed. Barzini into the far turn, leads at about a length and a half, and a gang of 4 in pursuit. In between horses reeled in. A Western Yarn 3rd out of the inside. Mission Man still outside there. Barb's Pride going to swing widest of them all into the stretch. In the meantime, Tidewater saves ground into the stretch. About 3/16 of a mile left to go. Barzini goes on with it, opens up a 2-length lead on Reeled in, and a Western Yarn racing in 3rd. Tidewater's running a big one coming along there from 4th. About a furlong left to go. Barzini in full flight now. Barzini sharp, opening 3 with a 16th left to go. Reeled in, and then Tidewater rolling along for 3rd, and a Western Yarn 4th. Barzini and Barbosa. And they're off. Al Loves Josie and Friar Tuck firing out with a early lead. Red Paisley sent forward two. Here's Hemp at the rail racing in fourth, and Burke's on the chase there from fifth. Seven of the Rocks is in sixth. Katie's Notion alongside of that, improving a spot or two as they head for the far turn. Run Mo's Perfect ridden along to the back of the pack, and Dr. Rusty Raymond trailing the field. Into the turn now. Red Paisley on the outside, giving heat to Al Loves Josie. The duel together. Just in front now, the outside there is Burks is racing in third position. Friar Tuck is in fourth. Hemp is fifth, and Katie's Notion is sixth. The others have some running to do now. They're at the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Al Loves Josie, Red Paisley there on the outside, still testing. Al Loves Josie tries to get away as they make the turn in. Red Paisley still there on the outside of the chase, but Al Loves Josie suddenly puts two on him. Here's Hemp third on the inside. Running along now is Hemp at the rail with 1 furlong left to go. They're followed by Burks. Al Loves Josie 5 in front with an 16th of a mile left to go. Al Loves Josie. Al Loves Josie to do it, and do it in sharp fashion by almost 5. Hemp was second. Red Paisley followed by 7 on the Rocks, and Mo's Perfect. Minute 4.09. The running time. Going to the second finish line. Sprinting on the turf, Kelso course, they're off. Princess Palmer and seems to whisper on the outside. There goes Ashara. Ashara's up to take a narrow lead now. So it is Ashara and Princess Palmer in between horses. Now pushing along there is Mashua alongside us, seems to whisper, only 3 from speed. Busy. Here's Silver Sea, the favorite. 5 lengths from the front, a gap of 3. 9 Masses followed by Benedictine Sisters and Police Woman, and Rue is the trailer around the far turn. Into the turn, Princess Palmer gliding up to the lead now, a half length from Ashara in second. Out after them is Mashua, looming up in third position, seems to whisper, is in fourth. Busy. Just in behind there in fifth, quarter of a mile left to go. Princess Palmer, Mashua the threat of the outside. Mashua set down with that final furlong and a half. Princess Palmer's trying to stay very game. Princess Palmer tries to kick again and does. Second is Mashua. Here's Silver Sea offering a late bid. Silver Sea takes off on the final furlong. Silver Sea accelerates at the 16th pole and takes off to win by 3, going away maybe by 4. It's Silver Sea from Mashua, close third.
Thank you for watching our racing here on Saturday here at Laurel Park. We will continue with our fun tomorrow on Sunday with 9 races on the card. Rainbow Pick 6 starts in race number 4.